What's going on, everybody? I actually just finished Resident Evil 3 Remake here, and so I wanted to kind of put down a quick video here telling what you guys thought about it, and also a quick idea that I actually had for a new Resident Evil game that is going to be closely similar, or at least have the same type of gameplay and mechanics as the Resident Evil 2 Remake, and also this Resident Evil 3 Remake. Now, first off, Resident Evil 3, phenomenal. I loved it. That's a little bit biased though, because I actually do love pretty much all Resident Evil games. As I've looked through the different reviews that were talking about Resident Evil 3, there was a lot of people saying, it felt short, it felt like it wasn't long enough, not enough content, but there's only so much you can actually expect from a remake, honestly. The storyline is already there. The storyline's already set in place. There's not really very much that you can expect with, new content coming out. They adjusted a few things. They
Smells
made a
like.
few things a little bit
Oh,
different
I
to
don't
fit
even
the
want to think
different
about it.
different way that this video game actually plays, in order to make it a little bit more clean, make a little bit more sense. But I thoroughly enjoyed this game for multiple reasons. One, like I said, I actually love Resident Evil games, and so when Resident Evil 2 remake came out, I was all over it. Played it multiple times, got the highest rankings on all the different playthroughs, and played all the different side missions after completion. Like I said, I just got done with this Resident Evil 3 remake, so I wanted to make a quick video here and actually tell you guys about a game that I had in mind, um, after playing this. Thinking about it for one night, I actually thought to myself, what would be phenomenal is if they were to make a game just like the Resident Evil 2 remakes, just like Resident Evil 3 remake, just like this, where they could actually have a demented scientist from Umbrella Corporation. And while all of this Raccoon City nonsense is going down, obviously the zombie outbreak is happening. Umbrella Corporation is trying to cover it up. Side story, a demented Umbrella Corporation scientist actually has kidnapped 5 to 6 different people from Raccoon City who are all criminals and need to be punished, and essentially puts them
Oh my
through this
god.
crazy situation in which they have to fight to survive, and ultimately a lot of them die. Just like a Saw. If it was like a Saw situation where they would actually have to go through these crazy tests, that were essentially designed for them to die. But if they were to persevere and make a sacrifice of some sort, probably another person that's with them, then they would be able to live. I think that'd be super cool. You could make the mechanics just like this. You could actually make it play just like this game, just like Resident Evil 2. Uh, Same thing, inventory controls, gun
Only I had to
mechanics,
unlock that.
everything would be phenomenal. So I just wanted to put that out there, in the world, and that my quick thought that if they were to make a game just like that, I feel like it would be one of the hottest games of the summer. Now, back to Resident Evil 3 Remake. I mean, look at these graphics. There's not really much you can say against all the graphics. The only thing that might be a little wonky is, just look at that. That's amazing. Disgusting. Like you saw that, if you saw that on the PS2 graphics, and you were like, oh yeah, that's probably gross. But then you
Get it
got
out!
all this craziness going on, her yelling, get it out, and all this crazy happening on the screen. Like, it is saying something that the amount of time and the amount of effort put into how amazing this game actually
Gross.
looks says something. That being said, there is a slight flaw whenever it comes to mechanics or graphics. Sorry. Whenever you actually do get something in the background, I think I can capture it right here. It gets a little glitchy, a little choppy whenever you saw it in the distance. I don't know if you guys saw that. Go ahead and rewind it if you didn't see it, but definitely you can see that whenever they're in the distance. Happens with these bug things, and it happens with the zombies in the background as well. You'll see them kind of act erratically or choppy to the point of where it's like, oh yeah, that's having some issues being rendered. Let me see if I can't get it to happen again. I think that zombie actually, that bug just went around the corner there. But great game overall. I thoroughly enjoyed playing this game. There was some twists and turns. I did get caught in some jump scares there. So any game that can actually get me on a jump scare is actually pretty amazing. Forgot how to do the quick turn around here. But let me know what you guys think about my game idea, and also, you know, if you guys want me to delve into these into the game mechanics or a few different specific things into this game. I'll make as many videos as you guys want or don't want. Even if you don't want them, probably gonna make them anyway. So go ahead and leave some comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. If you play, here we go. See how that one just kind of slid out, slid around the corner? It does look funky. I noticed it playing this game the entire time. Is whenever a zombie's a little bit away from you, then they start looking really funky like. But no complaints really from me about this game. There's actually a lot good that can be said about this game, but in terms of people saying that it's a bad game, I challenge you to find me a better zombie game, honestly. Because Resident Evil has pretty much nailed it down with the zombie games. I hate the way that they're going with the newer games. The rabies infection started with Resident Evil 4, but I mean, who's gonna argue with them, right? They're gonna make what they want to make, and that's that. But if you guys are listening, if the developers are listening or see this video somehow, make it happen, man. And remember, I'm the one that came up with the idea. All right. Well, this has been Pinoy-san with a quick game review. Let me know what you guys think. Leave me some comments down in the section below there. And I will see you guys next time.